just feel so good. This is the after of what 6 months of progress looks like. I always get asked how I make my rice, why I'm choosing to lose weight before having another baby. We have officially decorated for Christmas, you guys. If you're a foodie or you have a history with disordered eating, don't try to be like the people out there that lose a lot of weight in a short amount of time. My weight went up 2 pounds. Like, it really messed with my fertility and my cycle. It was like scary. Good morning, y'all. I've got some updates to give you guys. Okay, I have been sick for the last like week and a half. Okay, there was some sort of bug in our house. Me, Kylo, everyone was just like sore throat, runny nose. And when I tell you, we have not gotten sick in so long. I think I mentioned this to you guys, but taking vitamin C every day has seriously saved us. Like, for having a 3-year-old, that was the first time we've gotten like sick in a while, like in like 9 months or something crazy. But I'm finally feeling better, and oddly enough, my weight went up 2 pounds and stayed stuck at 137. I can't remember if I told you guys or not, but if I haven't, my last lowest weigh-in 2 weeks ago was 135.4. So your girl's officially 135, which is mind-blowing. Like, I told you guys that it would be like ideal if I was 135 before having my next baby, and I didn't think that was gonna be possible. So I was just gonna be happy to at least be in the 130s, and I'm literally 135. So I'm like so happy. Yeah, my weight went up 2 pounds and stayed stuck. It's normal for your weight to go up because I was like, you know, just hormonal cycles and your whole menstrual cycle, right? But for it to stay stuck at 137 for 2 weeks is like insane. But I was sick, I wasn't really working out, so definitely gonna get a workout in today, y'all. Do some self-care, just feel good about myself because I'm finally feeling a lot better. But as I'm feeling a lot better, Kylo started feeling better, and then I think he caught a stomach bug. But I highly recommend, if you have a toddler, the whole family and your toddler needs to be on vitamin C because it's helped us tremendously. We barely get sick anymore despite us just being sick. But anyways, this morning I weighed myself and I'm finally back at 135. So I don't know what the heck that was, okay? Where my weight was stuck for 2 weeks. But I am finally feeling better. My weight is at a good place. So I'm ready to just get back in the swing of things this week. Update on my thyroid, which I feel like it's always an update on my thyroid, right guys? Like, are you tired of it yet? So, update on my thyroid. I mentioned to you guys last time that my TSH was way too low. It was a 0.01. And so I had my blood work done again after 4 weeks of being on 120 mg. But we ended the vlog before having those results in, and I have the results in now. My TSH was still at a 0.01. Still no change. Insane. So we went down to a 90. So I am now taking 90 of Armor. I will say I noticed a difference immediately. I told you guys that last month when my TSH was too low, I was feeling crazy. Like, I was starting to go cuckoo Cocoa Puffs. I told you guys it messed with my cycle. I had my progesterone level tested and it suggested that I didn't ovulate. Like, it really messed with my fertility and my cycle. It was like scary, okay? So I was like, let me see how I feel in the 90. After a couple days of being on the 90, I felt like myself again. I was not feeling depressed. And I tracked my ovulation this month, and I got an LH surge on day 13, like normal. My cycle is just like back to normal now. Last month, it was the weirdest cycle ever. I got my period on day 33. And when I tell you never in my life, like in my entire life, I'm 31 now, I've never gotten my period on day 33. I always get my period on day 29, day 27 to day 29, okay? Once in a blue moon, maybe day 30. So that was just like, it mess with my period and my cycle, my fertility. Like, this is why I made a whole reel and Instagram about why I'm choosing to lose weight before having another baby. But also, when you have hypothyroidism, like, it's so important for me to get my weight into a good place and do these like regular blood work to make sure my TSH is in a good place, you know? So it's just, y'all, having thyroid problems is not for the weak, okay? Or I guess just any health problems, honestly. That's why I just like, I'm so grateful. I've been trying this new thing where I just wake up every day and think about what I am grateful for. And it's honestly, it changes your whole outlook on your whole day. So anyways, I'm just getting ready for the day now because I'm ready for a good day to get back on track with my fitness. since I really haven't been able to work out this whole week. I've definitely stayed on my calorie deficit. I've been eating like 14 to 1600. I've definitely been eating a little bit more than usual, so like 16 some days. I don't know why. I think that having my TSH so high made me so hungry, but now my appetite's kind of like at a better range, so I'm back to that 1400. I am actually going to be filming some after transitions today because at the beginning of my journey in April, I filmed a lot of like before transitions for like weight loss and before and after videos on TikTok and Instagram. So I filmed the before in April, and now I'm gonna film the after now in November that I am like 15 pounds down. So that'll be cool. Yo, my hair regrowth has been everything. Like, I'll show you guys later what I've been using. It's been helping tremendously because my hair loss was wild between having hypothyroidism and then also having Kylo, like postpartum hair loss. Not a vibe. Okay, your girl was going bald. Little tip, always brush backwards and then up. This lip pencil right here, it's called Contour by Pat McGrath. It literally just looks like your lip color, so you can totally fake having a bigger upper lip. Like, look at my upper lip, how skinny it is. Look at how that just made it like a little lifted. Honestly, a big part of my weight loss routine has been just taking care of myself and making sure I'm having time throughout the day for that self-care. And a part of that is getting ready in the morning, making sure I feel good. I've been loving this fragrance right here. Y'all know I like light fragrances. I don't like anything strong. This one right here is everything. I hope I'm not messing up the name, but this is called the Elysian Rose. Hope I'm not messing that up. I think it's by Nomad Noe or Nomad No. It has notes of rose, pink berry, musk. Y'all know I love musk. Them combining the musk with the pink berries and the rose, it really helps to marry that like floral scent with a more deeper musky vanilla almost sort of scent. Like the two just pairs so well together. I feel incredible when I wear this scent. This is actually from Scentbird. If you don't know what Scentbird is, you guys, they're incredible. I've been using them for years. I'm not someone who can commit to fragrances. I think it's difficult because fragrances tend to be very expensive. And with Scentbird, you can get fragrances that fit right in your bag. They're so easy to fit on the go, but you get to try them before you buy and commit to a bigger bottle. And I'm all here for that, especially in today's economy. We don't want to be wasting our money. Look at how awesome this little packaging is. And they come in so many different cute like style bottles, but you can open it up and put whatever Scentbird fragrance you want in it. And look at what a good size you get. This is a good size right here, okay? I also got Irresistible by Givenchy. And honestly, these two are just awesome. I love that I'm able to try before committing to that bigger bottle. Scentbird has hundreds of fragrances from top brands. There's so much to choose from. It is a subscription service, so you get to try different fragrances every single month. This is perfect for the fragrance lover as well that just loves switching it up and trying different fragrances. The subscription service is also very easy to pause if you need to or want to. So if you're a fragrance lover and you like trying new fragrances, or you don't want to commit to a full bottle, you want to be able to try a couple different ones first, Scentbird is perfect. You can actually get 55% off your first month with my code Amy Macedo. I'm also going to leave the QR code here for you guys to scan and the link in the description box. So huge thank you to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video, and I just feel ready for the day now. I'm gonna get my clothes on. I smell good. I mean, I look good with minimal effort, okay? I really did not feel like putting on much makeup today. And actually I'm gonna put some earrings, get dressed, and I'm good to go. All right, I am ready for the day. I have to show you guys my outfit because I got this. Let me pull this down a bit. I just got this sweater from TikTok shop, and I think this is going to be the sweater of the year. I'm not joking. It was flooded all over my TikTok, and I was like, I need to get it. Like, I need it because it actually looked quite perfect. Look at how gorgeous this is, but at the same time, it's like kind of, you could style it in different ways. You could wear it, I'm wearing it with kind of like a skirt today. I don't know if you guys can see that far, but you can also like tie it if you want to just like get cute. Tie it like that. And look at it. How adorbs. So cute. I'm absolutely obsessed, and it's very, very soft and smooth. I'm kind of a texture person, and I do not like anything itchy or that feels weird. I'm very big on comfort. As much as I like to look good, for me personally, comfort always comes first. I've always been that way my whole life. Now, what I like about this, the sleeves are like whatever you want to call this. I forgot what this is called. I like that because with me always being around Kylo, I'm always washing my hands, doing the dishes, touching weird things. And I hate when the sleeves are so long that it covers your fingers and then you're like trying to wash your hand, you have to pull it all up. What's nice about this is you still get that look because when you put your hands down, it flows down, but it's cuffed, so it's not gonna go all the way and cover your fingers. I feel like it's just the perfect sweater, you guys. I'm obsessed. I am a true medium and I got this in a medium and it's already oversized. So I would say buy your size because it comes oversized already. But I love this. You could wear it with leggings, jeans, you could do what I'm doing today and wear it with the skirt. I mean, I just love it. It's so cute, you guys. Love, love, love. Like you could even, oh, I just love it so much. It's so soft. I had to show it to you guys. So we have officially decorated for Christmas, you guys. Me and Kylo have had the most magical week. I think because he's a little older now, he's just really understanding Christmas. And it's so nice when he really understands it because he is just so happy with all the Christmas magic. He usually wakes up in quite a grumpy mood. But let me tell you, this week he has woken up every single day in such a good mood, ready to run downstairs and see the Christmas tree. He has this like Santa bag. Let me show y'all. He has this like Santa gift bag that he's just been putting all of his random toys in and he calls it his Santa gift. Like he is really feeling the Christmas magic, okay? He actually has his own tree back there with all the colorful lights. And last year I was like, that's going in your playroom, okay? This year I'm like, you know what? Put it in the living room. We're feeling the Christmas magic. I don't mind having your messy, colorful tree in the living room. So actually I'll pop it up here, but I did a Grinch themed Christmas wreath on the outside of our garage because all of the neighborhood kids are always playing in the outside and the streets. And I just thought how fun would it be to do something kind of like fun for them. So I did that and I just think it looks so cool. We're really feeling the Christmas magic anyways, but we're gonna cook later together. I placed a Whole Foods delivery order, but I don't think that's coming until later after I pick Kylo up from school, but we'll do some cooking together. But in the meantime, also it's like 70 degrees here in Nashville, so I don't know who I was kidding putting on this sweater. Like I really just wanted to show you guys it and show y'all it on TikTok, but I won't be wearing this until like next week when it cools down a bit because it's literally like 70 degrees and sunny, okay? Oh, and I can't believe I just totally forgot to show you guys, but look at my Target slippers. I am really feeling the Christmas spirit this year, you guys. Again, I don't know if it's because Kylo's older, though he's really understanding, but those slippers are so cute. I will link everything in the description box. For those of you who are only interested in my weight loss content, I apologize for this. If you're not interested in kid stuff, please skip through. I'm really sorry, but I just had to share quickly. I'm gonna go through really quick all the stuff I got from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby right now is like craft and sensory bin galore, okay? There's so many amazing little accessories for like Christmas themed sensory bins and I just could not pass it up. Got one of these because you cannot go wrong with just getting them to paint these. Such an easy little activity. And then I bought this bin. It was only $7.99. I needed a bin to put like the sensory bin accessories, so like scoops, things like that. So I got that for only $7.99, which I thought was a really good price. Normally bins like that can sometimes cost like 15 bucks. So I got so many amazing little accessories, you guys. Okay, look at these little snowman hats so that I can do like a snow sensory bin for Kylo. He can make a snowman and have the little top hats, the little eyes. I got the little red wagon. How cute are these? These are actually mini ornaments, but obviously instead of ornaments, we're just gonna use these in his sensory bin and he can scoop it up and put it inside of the wagon or just different things like that. Cute little trees to add to the sensory bin. I'm going to do like a winter themed sensory bin with this wagon, or I'm also gonna see if I can find some sort of sleigh. So I got these, are they pine cones? Yeah, pine cones and these little logs, more little Christmas lights. I mean, I'm talking sensory bin heaven, and everything was 50% off. Like these were only $2.50 each. I got these for his sensory bin. And then one thing I love about Hobby Lobby is they already have these like pre-made craft kits. So this was only $1.99, but 50% off. I only paid $1 for this, and it comes with everything in the little pack. So you can make their own snowman. It comes with the scarf. It comes with everything you need. Just have to buy the glue. The little reindeer, like we were in heaven. I got the mini Santas for his sensory bin. I mean, obsessed. He's obsessed with the Grinch, and my parents are coming to visit soon, which means we're gonna be going out to dinner. And whenever we go to dinner, I like to have just like something to grab and go and bring this and keep him busy at the table. The snowman carrot nose. I cannot. I can't. The little mini reindeers and snowflakes for his Christmas or snow sensory bin. Like you can do so many different themes. I've got a good solid 3 themes in my head just off of these. And then I came across on Instagram a cute little craft to do with your kids, and she cut out a Christmas tree and then put some like glue lines, and then your kids can like glue on buttons, pom-poms. I got stars. I got these little mini candy canes, red and green buttons. They can just kind of decorate the Christmas tree. And what's cute is this one actually comes with 2, so he can do 2 if he wants to. On Instagram, she made out her own cutout, but I saw these already cut out and I was like, wow, like Hobby Lobby really just has it all, okay? So this was already cut out and done for you. So shout out to Hobby Lobby, and it was only $1. So I got these for it. He loves putting like a star on the tree, so I got those little golden stars. Oh, I also got the little like holly or whatever you want to call that for the Christmas tree for him to decorate that. And then last thing that's not Christmas theme, but Kylo is obsessed with bugs. He is in his bug era. He was in the backyard the other day digging for earthworms. Yeah, it's pretty gross. And he actually found a slug and he picked it up and he's like, Mommy, look. And I'm like, oh my God, wonderful. So he's really in his bug era. So I got him these bugs and he saw them and he's like, Mommy, that's so cool for my sensory bin. So he's gonna love this. We've got spiders, butterflies, ladybugs. I never thought this would be me, y'all. If you know me, you know that I was like petrified of bugs. Okay. And then I had Kylo and I was like, okay, I can't show him that I'm scared because I don't want him to be scared. Like I want him to like be a man. Like you see a bug, like be a man. I don't need him to be scared of bugs. Like, let's be real. So I had to like toughen up. You know, so I feel like living here in Nashville has made me more tougher on bugs because there's a lot of bugs here. So anyways, it just is what it is. It's something you grow and adapt to. So I got the little mini ones. There's also like a little garden snake back there. Look how cute that is. So I got the mini ones and the big one. So I got the mini ones and the big ones. And he's gonna just have the time of his life, y'all. But yeah, I apologize for anyone that doesn't really care about kid content, but I just had to share. It's the Christmas season, and I know a lot of you guys have kids, so head over to Hobby Lobby. It's such a fun day out with the kids to go take them there, let them pick out their own crafts, get some cute sensory bin accessories. I think you can mix like baking soda with something. I don't remember. You could just Google like how to make fake snow for sensory bins or sensory bin snow, and it's so easy to make, and they can like mold their own little snowmans. It's so cute. So, yeah. How adorable are these little cups that I got from Walmart, you guys? They were only like 4 something. I got a gingerbread one, red bow one. They had a Christmas tree one. My location was sold out of the Christmas tree one, but if I see it, I am getting my hands on it, okay? I have the gingerbread one. It is so cute. This one and the Christmas tree one is sold out on Walmart online. I don't know if they've restocked, but I will link it down below. But the gingerbread one is still in stock, and I love the gingerbread one. It's so cute. Like I said, I have the gingerbread and the bow, and they're just really good quality too. Like they're thick, they're good quality. It does say it's only for cold drinks, but it is dishwasher safe. I mean, these were a total steal. There was only one left of the red bow at my location, and I was like, should I do it? Like, should I get it? Is it needed? And I was like, you know what? I'm grabbing it. There's only one left. I'm grabbing it. And I'm glad I did, because it seems like they're selling out very quickly. There was only like 2 left of the gingerbread. Like the shelf was clearing, okay? But one thing I'm realizing about hypothyroidism, there's a doctor that I follow on TikTok who specializes in the thyroid, and she mentions how important electrolytes are if you have hypothyroidism. So I'm drinking my electrolytes and making sure I make that effort every single day. This is not sponsored at all, but I've really been liking the instant hydration one because it has a color to it, so it's really pretty. But not just that, they import their salt from France, so you're getting really high quality salt. So I love that. Again, not sponsored. I do have a code if you guys want a discount, but obsessed with these cups, and this tastes really good. This is watermelon, my fave. What's up, you guys? It is the next day. It's the morning still. We woke up at 6 a.m. this morning because the Switch Witch got Kylo a gift after Halloween. I was tired of having the candy in the house. I was like, the bucket, Kylo, put it in the front door. If you don't know what the Switch Witch is, you put the candy bucket at the front door and you tell them that the witch will turn the bucket into a gift. And Kylo, listen, the boy loves his candy. He's attached to it. So I didn't know how he was gonna take it, but he loved it. He was so happy. Like the magic of like telling him the witch will use his powers to turn it into a gift. It went amazing. And now the candy is out of our house. Thank goodness. Anyways, he has been feeling sick the last few days, so I'm just letting him watch a movie. I don't usually do screen time during the week, but sick days, is an exception. So anyways, I am gonna make him a snack tray. He says he's hungry. I got the cutest little snack tray from Walmart. This was only like $3 or $4. How cute is it? It is plastic, but I just kind of didn't want glass. I didn't want it to break. And honestly, I just don't think a little bit is that big of a deal. Plus I'm not heating it up right. So let's make a snack tray for my toddler. And we are also going to make some dinner or lunch, whatever, my biggest meal of the day together today. I got some steaks. I think I'm just gonna keep it simple. Some rice, a salad, and some steaks today because I myself am also getting over being sick, like I mentioned you guys. So let's make a snack tray and then we're gonna cook some din din or lunch, whatever. So normally I would fill up this a lot more, but he's sick, so he really doesn't have too much of an appetite, so I don't want to waste food and load it up. This is also a really good idea to do like a dinner tray. You know, as a mom, there's just days where we're like, I don't know what to make for dinner. Maybe you're sick, maybe you're really tired, maybe you're just going through it, you're having a rough day, you don't have dinner planned. So many different reasons why you just don't want to do like a full-on dinner. Grab a tray and it could just be dinner discombobulated, right? Like it could still be dinner. You put nuggets on here, fruits, veggies, dinner tray instead of regular dinner. And there you go, my love. Okay, so my newest hack for rice has been using bone broth instead of regular broth or instead of water to add protein. Regular broth has 1 gram of protein. This chicken bone broth has 10 grams of protein per cup. So you're just adding extra protein to your rice. So I'll do 1 cup of rice. I always get asked how I make my rice all the time. And listen, I know rice can be a struggle because when we first moved here and I didn't have my stuff yet from Canada, I didn't have my rice cooker, was packed away obviously in Canada. So I was like, I don't want to buy a new rice cooker because I have one. So I had to wait 2 months with no rice cooker and I struggled to make rice in a pot. Making rice in a pot is just like a specific science. Like you need the exact right ingredients, you need the exact right measurements, you need the right amount of heat, you got to turn it off at the right amount. I don't got time for all that. Okay, I'm a busy mom. I don't got time. Even if I wasn't a mom, I don't got time for that. Okay, you're like trying to cook other things, so your rice should just be something you're not even thinking of, and that's why I love the Instant Pot. There are a lot of Black Friday sales coming up, so I will see if there's a good one on sale. I'm pretty sure. So I will see if the Instant Pot is on sale. I'll link it down below for you guys. Makes making rice so much easier, and I didn't even know this, but my husband's sister, she makes oxtail in her Instant Pot, and I was like, what? Like you can make so many things. So it has like a saute option. You could saute the meat and it's everything. Even if you make rice and peas and you want to saute the onions first, you can do saute and then put the rice mode after. Like I cannot live without my Instant Pot. So I do not wash my rice. Judge me if you want to, I just don't, okay? And then I will do one and like a quarter. It depends how you like your rice. I don't like my rice super mushy. I like it quite like, I like when the grains are separated, you know? So with the Instant Pot, I find that a 1 to like 1.5-ish ratio is the best. So if you're doing 1 cup of rice, usually 1.5 cup of liquid is what you want. So I do slightly less than 1.5. Like I just did 1 cup and a quarter of the broth, and I kind of like it like that. Your rice is just a little drier. I kind of like my rice a little drier. So for the ratio, remember 1 to 1.5 is a good amount, or even 1.25. So if you're doing 2 cups of dry rice, then you want to do 2.5 cups of liquid. If you're doing 4 cups of dry rice, you want to do 4.5 cups of liquid. I find that when you make rice in a pot, you need more liquid. With the Instant Pot, you don't, because it's a pressure cooker. So there's already a lot of steam, so that extra steam makes up for the extra liquid. So I'm good with like 1.25 cups. You can even get away with doing a 1-to-1 ratio. I've done that before. It just is a little bit, slightly a little too dry. 1.25 or 1.5 is like that perfect sweet spot. And then lately, I have been adding chicken bouillon to my rice, and it adds so much flavor, you guys. So take a good amount of chicken bouillon, mix that up in there. I love that this Instant Pot is like a set it and forget it situation. Garlic, I'm not even gonna brag, okay? Actually, I'm gonna brag a little bit. But my sisters, my family, my husband, everybody tells me that I'm like the one person they know that makes the best rice. Even Steph, who's an amazing cook, has said to me, like Steph's a better cook than me, hands down, not even gonna lie. She's a better cook than me. She also enjoys cooking, so she's just an awesome cook, right? She's so creative with her recipes, but she's literally said to me like, you've always been so good at making rice. And I was like, so flattered. I'm so flattered. That's coming from my big sis. But I've always just been good at making rice. Like rice is like my thing, okay? I can make some good flavored rice. And I feel like it's because of two things. These are my tips, and this is why I'm like really good at making rice. One, always use broth. Do not use water. Two, I don't shy away from seasoning rice. I think a lot of people think rice can just be plain, and it can, totally can, especially if you're doing stir fry and you have sauce going over it, it can. But trust me, use broth instead of water and use good seasoning. Like put a lot of garlic, put a lot of onion powder. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And don't put too much water. When you put too much water, one, it reduces the flavor because you gotta add even more seasoning and you're usually not going to. And then it makes it too mushy. So, broth and extra seasoning, okay? Like watch how much onion powder I'm about to put in this. That's a lot, but it's gonna taste good. Just like think about how much water you add to rice. It's a lot of water, so you gotta add a lot of seasoning. I think people just like, a little bit of onion powder. No, dump the whole thing. Just joking. Black pepper. And some salt. I'm just gonna open this up. You don't need too much salt when you do broth, but you do just need a little bit of salt still. That's the good thing about the broth. It already has sodium, but I do find this broth I used, it doesn't have that much sodium. Yeah, see, 300 mg. It's really just not a lot. I find these broths usually have way more. This one's reduced and has 430. I always find those have more than the Trader Joe's bone broth. Okay, so at this point, like that's always my base layer. And then at this point, I decide what style rice do I wanna do? Do I wanna do yellow rice? So I'll add some turmeric. Do I wanna do like more of a red rice? So I'll add some paprika and some tomato paste. Do I want, like there's different styles of rice that you can do, right? You can add veggies. I do veggie rice as well. Totally, so many different styles. But I think today, I think I am just gonna keep it like just plain-ish white rice and just keep it simple at this base level. It tastes amazing at this base level. Yeah, baby? Do we have a snow shovel? Oh, baby, we left those in Canada, dude. You know what, baby? We should get a snow shovel because last year we got one snow day in Nashville. Do you remember? We got a snow day and it would be fun if you had a shovel that you could scoop it up with, right? Do you wanna get one? We can see if the dollar store or Walmart has one.
I want the big one.
Okay, we will get a big one. And then all you do, oh, actually I forgot one thing. Always put butter or oil. I personally love butter. Butter just does something, right? It just gives it that good flavor. I don't really have exact measurements, but kind of just like that. Maybe that's like a teaspoon-ish, I don't know. Put that in there, and then look at how easy this is. You're literally going to take it, close it, make sure this top part is unsealed, and that's it. Well, press the rice button, and that's it. It will do its thing on its own. So first it'll kind of preheat, and then you'll see the number 10 right here. It's only going to take 10 minutes. That number 10 is gonna disappear soon. Right now, it says on, because it's just going to preheat. So when it says on, it's just preheating. And then once it's preheated, it'll start that countdown from 10 to 0 and it'll be done. So the whole process I find takes about 10 minutes because the preheating, or not even preheating, it's like pressurizing. The pressurizing process takes about 5-ish roughly minutes. So the whole thing only takes 15 minutes, so easy. Okay, so once it's done, it'll say low 03 or whatever. This is basically saying it's now on like a warm setting, so the rice is done. You want to move this down to this thing and all the steam is going to pop out. That's how pressure cookers work. I'm only explaining this because when I first got this Instapot, I was so confused. And I've had people message me like, I don't know how to use it. You want to release the pressure basically. So open this and there's a bunch of steam that's gonna come out. Now that it's, you see there's no more steam, now it'll let you unlock it and open it. It will not let you open that until the steam is released. I also forgot to mention, make sure you turn it off or unplug it and you don't leave it on that low keep warm setting for too long because it will eventually, if it's there for too long, it will eventually burn the bottom. Like you wanna turn it off. Okay, so for steak, I only have these 2 really small pieces, so I really don't have enough for everyone. So I'm also gonna make some salmon, and my favorite way to make salmon, it's so easy. Just spray it with avocado oil, put it in the air fryer, and I just use this one seasoning. It makes it so easy because I don't have to pull out a million different seasoning bottles. This is Montreal chicken spice, by the way, which they do not actually sell this in the US. I got my dad to bring this, good idea. I got my dad to bring this from Canada, but they have kind of something similar here. But one seasoning, and your salmon's done in the air fryer. Good job.
On the bottom?
No, not on the bottom because it has the skin on. So you just do it over here. Yeah, good job. Look at you knowing to season both sides. I never season the bottom of my salmon because I just keep the skin on. That also makes it easier too. Also, again, I put a lot of seasoning. And that's it, just pop it in the air fryer. So I was gonna make a salad. I thought I had salad. I have no ingredients in the fridge for a salad. And the only like veggie I have in the fridge right now is some carrots. So we're gonna do some like sauteed buttered carrots. I just boiled them first. Okay, so I'm gonna do the sauteed carrots. I'm just going to do some butter, the carrots, and then season it up. This is on like low medium so that the butter does not burn. Butter burns very easily. Some onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, salt. And then this is just dried mixed herbs. I'm gonna put a little bit more butter and just let that sit on like low medium. I swear the best thing I ever did was buy a meat thermometer. I used to overcook chicken breast. I used to overcook steak. I like medium rare steak and I used to always overcook it by accident. Even salmon, if you put it at the perfect temperature, you'll know when to take it out so that it doesn't overcook and it's still nice and juicy and at that perfect temp. So I'm gonna check on the salmon and I'll take it out when it's like 160, I think is for fish. So I will just poke it and test it. So it is still at a 102, so this still needs some time. So good. All right, you guys, I was just in this same jumper to do my before and after transitions on my TikTok videos, and I'm like, you know what? I think I have a YouTube video of my before from April, so let's do an after. It is now November. I weigh 135 pounds, and I just feel so good. Like, I feel incredible. Honestly, I feel better than I did when I got pregnant with Kylo. I got pregnant with Kylo, I was 150 and I'm 135 now. So I am less now than what I weighed when I got pregnant with him. Sorry, I'm like a little out of breath, y'all. I've literally been like running around doing all these different transitions. But yeah, this is the after of what, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 7 months of progress. It's really been 6 months because that was taken at the very last few days of April, but about 6 months of progress looks like, and I'm so happy with myself. Proud and happy. And I just spoke about this a little bit on TikTok, but I said, yeah, could I have lost 20 or 30 pounds in the last 6 months? Totally. But for me personally, I think it's especially because I'm such a foodie. And then two, I have a history with like disordered eating and binge eating. And I have a history of having a bad relationship with food. Because of those factors, I personally have always noticed that going slower at weight loss works for me because it allows me to include like cheat meals and still enjoy life and enjoy certain meals. And yes, that means I lose weight a little slower, but it means that I won't gain the weight back after. Because I've done it the other way where I go full force and I lose the most amount of weight possible in the shortest period, and I always gain it back. Like always gain it back, and I usually actually gain more back. This is the only time in my life in the past like few years where I have this method where I just go slow and steady. I actually maintain. Like I don't gain a bunch of weight back. I usually can maintain the weight loss. So slow and steady wins the race for me personally. If you're a foodie or you have a history with disordered eating, don't try to be like the people out there that lose a lot of weight in a short amount of time. There's people that can do it because they probably don't have a history of disordered eating or anything, but if you're like me and you're a foodie and you got, you know, some bad relationship with food in the past, better to go slow and steady so that you can have like a balanced, chill approach. It's worth it so that you won't gain the weight back. So yeah, I feel so good. Quick little reminder that you guys can try Scentbird for 55% off your first month using my code Amy Macedo, or you can scan the QR code. You get to try your first fragrance from Scentbird for the first month for only $8.97, and the next month will only be $17.95. So that's a steal if you ask me. So I will leave my link down below, or again, you can scan the QR code.